Hi, it's Sylvester, and I made a video recently about the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni situation, and to my surprise, that video was not received well. I mean, it's some people have received it well, but overall, that video is not well liked, and a lot of people really disagree with what I had to say, and that video has gotten a lot of dislikes. And it really surprises me because when I made that video, I really thought that I was in the majority. I thought that people at that point were on Blake Lively's side and realized that the only reason there was this hate train against her is because this man who was mad at her retaliated against her and tried to turn the world against her and was very successful at doing that. And so I thought that even though some of the criticisms that people have about Blake Lively are valid, the reason these criticisms were brought up to begin with is just because she upset a powerful man in the industry who then tried to turn everybody against her. So I see her as the victim, even though, again, she has done things that are kind of bad. Like, she hasn't done anything really that bad, in my opinion. I've defended a lot worse people than Blake Lively, that is for sure. Or people who have done a lot worse things than Blake Lively has done, that's for sure. And those videos haven't gotten anywhere near the same amount of hate. Like, I've stood up for Tana Mojo, I've stood up for Shane Dawson, I've stood up for Nicki Minaj, I've stood up for, hell, even Jake Paul. Like, I've stood up for a lot of people who have done definitively worse things than what Blake Lively has allegedly done. And I don't think I have to say allegedly there, but, have done worse things than what Blake Lively has done. And those videos have not gotten anywhere near the same amount of hate. And like, I say hate loosely. Like, my video wasn't hated on. I haven't gotten like hate comments or like people haven't been mean to me. I'm not saying that. I'm not acting like I'm a victim here. Like, wham, people didn't like my video. That's not what I'm doing here at all. I'm just saying that I'm surprised that that video got so many dislikes and so many people don't agree with what I had to say, because I really thought that I was in the majority, and I really thought that most people were on Blake Lively's side, and I'm really shocked to find out that they aren't. But one person in my comment section said that the reason people don't like Blake Lively is because she doesn't hold herself accountable. And by that, I think they mean she hasn't apologized for the things that she's done that people are upset at her for. And that is valid. It's natural to want an apology when somebody does something that upsets you. But there's this policy in the industry, and I'm not famous, but I do know a thing or two about the industry, and I do know that apologies are they are not always beneficial for your career, because at the end of the day, you have to remember that that Blake's reputation is directly tied to her career and her ability to make money. Her job is trying to be liked by a lot of people, because the more people dislike you, the harder it is to get work and the less money you're going to make. So her reputation is directly linked to her ability to feed her family. And so if apologizing is going to hurt her reputation and hurt her ability to earn money, then it is in her best interest, business-wise, to not make an apology. And you might think, that's stupid. If people are mad at you, you should apologize. But again, that's not really how it works in the industry. Apologizing is a strategy. It's a very important strategy, and one that only that you should only employ if you really, really need to, which again sounds stupid, because if you do something wrong, then the right thing to do is to apologize for it. But things are different when you are famous. Things are different when your career hinges on whether or not people like you. And so the thing is, like, let's imagine you're a YouTuber with millions of subscribers. You have millions of people in your audience, and a few thousand people are mad at you for something that you said. If you make an apology video for apologizing for the thing that you said that these thousands of people are mad at you for, you are then telling millions of people about this thing that you did that upset people. And so now, instead of thousands of people being upset with you for it, millions of people are going to be upset with you for it. And so perhaps Blake has been told that it is in her best interest to not apologize, because if she were to make a public statement and to publicly apologize for something that she did that upset people, she is just telling more people in her audience that she did a thing that upset people, and therefore is going to cause more people to be upset with her. Even though she's apologizing for it, apologies aren't always well accepted. I've seen a lot of YouTubers get canceled, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers make apology videos, and I can only think of one YouTuber whose apology video was not roasted so hard, because apologies are never good enough. People will speculate that you're not really sorry, or that you're just apologizing to try to save your career. It's just a strategy to try to make more money and to try to get people to not be mad at you, and you're not actually sorry. You're just doing this to try to save your own butt. Or you don't apologize correctly. You say something in your apology that people don't like. There's a lot of reasons why people do not accept apologies, and a lot of times when YouTubers make apology videos, it kind of makes the situation worse, because now people aren't just roasting them for the thing that they did that they're mad about. They're now roasting their apology and mad at them because their apology wasn't good enough, And so people are double mad at them. And so Blake has probably been told by her team that it's not in her best interest to apologize for the things that people are mad at her for, because that's going to hurt her career. And you might think, again, that is morally wrong, but at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do to protect your livelihood. You have to do what you have to do to keep making that money, because money is important. And I'm not saying the money's the most important thing in the world, but money is very important, and your ability to continue making it is very, very important. So I'm not mad at Blake, and I don't think the fact that she hasn't apologized means that she's not sorry. The fact that she hasn't apologized doesn't mean that she's not holding herself accountable. The fact that she hasn't apologized doesn't mean that she doesn't understand that the things she did were wrong. It is entirely possible for her to know that what she did was wrong, and to want to do better, and to hold herself accountable without doing a public apology. And I completely understand that. And I think a lot of people don't really understand that. And so, I don't know. This is just me defending Blake a little bit more. And this video is also probably not going to be well received. But that video also got a lot of views. So even though it got a lot of dislikes and people don't agree with what I said, it still was a video that did well. And so for the sake of my career as a YouTuber, it is in my best interest to make this video, because if you make a video where a lot of people want to watch it and engage with it, you should make more videos about that topic, because then more people are going to watch your content and engage with it, and that's going to overall help your channel. So this video is in and of itself a strategy to benefit me and my channel and my desire to be a YouTuber. So yeah, everything is about business. Nothing is sincere. It's always about your career and trying to make your career work, because that is the world we live in, And if you hate me for making this video, that is fine. This video has gone on too long. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.